Monday, and this is the Monday Midsole. I'm your co-host Kev, aka Buckeye City Soul, and we have a great show planned for you today. But let me go ahead and pass it on to a person who was around when football helmets were leather, Mr. Polos and Jays.
What's good, fam? It's your boy Polos and Jays. Another great, exciting week. A lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to catch up on. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Mr. Conehead over that way. Damn, I can't get it. Over.
It's just opposite. You gotta.
He
thought he was being slick. I'm gonna pass it over to the Conehead. Oh wait.
There you go.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mo, back on the scene. Been a minute. Glad to be on tonight. And we got another co-host, filling co-host, Mr. Mighty Mittens. What's going on?
Mighty Mittens.
What's up?
He over there looking like he in Atari form.
Yeah.
Skip,
hey, Skip said, "You know
Skip
what?
I
can get a month of low-cost internet, and Christmas around the corner."
I'm about to say, hold up, Skip. I was like, you looking like an Atari, brother, for a second there.
Yeah.
Cleared up. It looked clear.
Oh, am I good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better now.
Oh, yeah.
You better not move, though.
Good. But I know, right? I gotta stay still and shit. You know what I mean? Like man, Skip goes hard.
Keep moving like this.
Is, man, the most underrated never do good. Funny. Stick on the next headroom side of the game, man. Skip, I know what it is, man. I'm very happy to be here. Let's get this shit, man. What's that?
All right, real quick, let me run through the chat. It's been a minute since we've seen y'all, so let me go and show y'all a little love. And scroll back up. KB Fresh Kicks first, as always. What's good, my brother? Miss Queen Paula Map, how are you? Amy Allen, good to see you. Chaotic Kicks, my brother, what's good? Titanic Feet Jack. Brooklyn Basquiat, the legendary, the icon, the one and only Skate the Great. What's happening, man? The big homie, Mr. Beard Jedi. What's happening? Who else I missed? Shoe Program. How you doing? Hold
up, Marcus, real quick. Skate is in there? That is
Yep.
the only nigga that I know that always fucking eating and is like $1.20.
You don't gain not a damn.
He's like the dude on Power, the brother.
All right.
Great.
What's his name?
Maserati just snuck in.
I need that.
Maserati.
Anthony
Turner.
Maserati, what up, bro?
Man, thank y'all for coming through. It's been a minute and y'all still here. We love that. Love to see it.
There we go.
Yeah, so we definitely appreciate you guys coming out and spending the next hour with us.
No, he didn't.
I'm Johnny Simpson.
Nigga about to have his pinky out in a minute.
Better watch what you say before you get canceled. See, Chill Town just popped in. So let's go ahead and let's get into what's in the box, because we are not going to do an interview. Skip his family. You know, he here. You got some questions you want to ask Skip? We can go ahead and pop those up. But we're going to go ahead and get directly into what's in the box as soon as I find the cue here, and it probably won't work. Welcome to What's in the Box, sponsored by Unbox app.
Hey.
So get your green bubble having asses over to the blue side, and that's what it's going to be. Shout out to BX, OHIO. This is where we talk about the shoes that we picked up in the last week or two, or the last time we was on here. And then we go through, I don't know if we need to go through what's coming out. I have to.
There's a lot of shit coming out.
It's a lot. I'm about to say, man. It's a lot.
There's a lot coming out.
We got time.
We ain't gotta look at all the shit, but yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Just touch on the stuff everybody making videos over.
I'll see what I can do here.
Yeah, because I got one to drop tomorrow since it's my first day of reels start back up tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
Wait, huh?
I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and nip it in the bud. Lost and found ones.
Get it out the way now.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Sneaker of the year, possibly. I don't know. I mean,
Nah.
Don't do that. Don't do that, please.
for me,
I caught a lot of flack on my post for that. A lot.
for me, who cares, man? Shit, it's your.
Oh,
It shouldn't even be sneaker of the year for you. You got.
I mean,
previous iterations.
I've got, yeah, but still though, like, I mean, you always love when you can get like a pair of something like this, like or bread or something.
You already
OG.
have the Chicago's, Kev, right?
I know, but I got these
Oh
now.
my God. If you wasn't running the whole show, I'd say cut your feet. Shit.
Well, I got these.
So
And
you
then,
putting them over the Jackie Robinsons?
Ooh,
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, think on that first, man.
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You got some stuff that definitely are better than.
I think that if I had a choice, that if I only had to pick one, and like say this at the beginning of the year, and you're like, hey, you can get either these ones or the Jackie
You
Robinson.
know which one you're going for.
I probably would go with the Chicago.
But hold up, but that's because that's your. Because
I'm
you
a
like
Jordan
the
dude, though,
right?
first.
Exactly. So if you take that out the equation, all you picked up, because we seen your shit. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna tell me that is the best shoe that you picked. That might be the one that if you had to get for free.
I mean, it's the freshest one right now, so I mean that's why
Right
that's
now,
why I'm
right.
gonna say it. So.
Nigga, right now, you just
mean,
got
you
it
might-
yesterday. That's why it's right now. Oh my God.
I mean, like you just give me a couple weeks and see if my answer changes. It might.
Tell me something else.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
I really want
want-
two.
I want everybody in the chat to put what their sneaker of the year is for
Put your
so
sneaker
far
of the
this year.
And I went and got these.
Man, so I'll show y'all right now.
Oh,
Shit.
okay. No, nigga, sit your ass
Motherfuckers
down.
right here.
Yeah,
This is
it
the
ain't
goddamn
your
sneaker of the
turn yet.
year. Kiss
No,
my
that's
ass.
definitely
Oh my
not.
God. I
Kiss
need
my
you to
ass.
stop.
This is the sneaker of the year right here.
Oh, you got
That's
both
the sneaker
kids?
of the year.
Yeah.
This shit right here.
Damn, you
This
about
is
to
sneaker
tempt
of the
me
year
to.
This.
Yep. I mean, I like how they're like
This
readily
right
available.
here.
They were. I mean, I got
Right
these from Social Status, and then the
Can-
other
can-
ones
can you,
came
like,
from
black out,
Soul Classics.
Motherfucker right here.
This
That
guy.
should look just like you too. The black face, white shirt, that looks just like you right now.
Now,
It's my parrot.
in the red accent. Now I got the shout out to City Gear for sending me these Zion 2s. I really was
Hold on, Kev, zoom in on you, man. I need to see that.
all right, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a Zion 2. It's kind of got like a cement, black cement 3 kind of feel to it with the got the cement, the black, little hits of like red. But these are actually pretty comfortable. I went true to size. And like I said, these came from City Gear. I was like, yeah, like I kind of would like to try these out. So I was kind of worried about how the sizing would be because, sometimes you try a new silhouette, sometimes the fit isn't right. So these actually, they fit pretty good. And then shout out to Beard Jedi. He inspired me to like look for this particular one because he had put a picture of them up. So shout out to him. And then I bought these things, like a little Ohio State kind of colorway.
That was dope.
Dunks, and then they got the like a sweatpant material on the back, and then suede all in the gray part of the shoe.
Where you get those on Nike?
I got these at Finish Line. Finish Line.
I don't recall seeing those. Okay.
Yep. And then last but not least,
You got those too?
We got the Yabba Dabba Doos.
This man be so damn quiet in the chat, and then on the show, like, I got this. At least this motherfucker over here be telling us shit.
Man, but like getting these, I mean, I like these a lot, but they make me want to get the Bart Simpsons even more now.
I like the Barks better.
I like the Barts too, but I mean, it's LeBron, and then, I like
Bart's
Fruity
hard.
Pebbles, one of my favorite cereals outside Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So that's what we
King
did.
Quest 710 said UGA going to demolish Ohio State.
Mm.
You can say what you want to until y'all do it. Because you better believe I have a video ready for you. I don't even know who you are, King Quest, but I'll make a video for you if y'all lose to us. Ask Jason about that. We
King
put the
Quest,
whole dick in Wisconsin.
Leave it alone. we cool with all
One year,
I don't talk about
one year-
Ohio State. We
One
cool.
year, Jason said something about Wisconsin being better than Ohio State. I think we beat them by like 40 points. I had to make a video. And it was like, one of those Snapchat filters where you can make yourself look like the person, and I used his face. It will make me a video.
I ain't even gonna ask.
The SEC they're populating themselves. Like that's the only reason, because everybody's favorite down there. Fuck them. Who next?
All right, Skip.
All right.
You got any pick up, Skip?
On that note,
Nah, man, I don't have any. I don't have anything.
You got anything, Mo?
Oh no, you know what I got, but Kev already showed it. So
All right. Well, Cam showed a couple of mine too, but they gonna be seen again.
oh, that's because you right there. Like I said, I ain't trying to stand up. You don't need to see what I got.
Yeah.
Blocking mine. All right. So I got the Fruity Pebbles.
I'm gonna ask you because you have both. You like those better, or you like the Barks better?
The Barks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
the
like the
materials
Barks
are probably better on the Barts.
Yeah. Next, I got the Saucony Paisley. Nobody knew anything about this shoe, man. I just found it on the site, and I had to have it, and it's a super dope shoe.
Sir, I'll put you
Y'all
on.
can still go out there and find it sitting on Saucony as well as other sites out there. So yeah, this is a very, very clean shoe. Another shoe that's sitting is the Czarface. Another Saucony. Very, very dope shoe, man.
Oh, you
Got
wore
the
them?
Yeah, we wear our kicks.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely wear our kicks, man.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
wear
like
our kicks.
that's what I like.
Another shoe that you ain't seeing hardly nowhere, and I'm not trying to flex, but I'm just being honest with you. It's the Air Max 1 Somos Familias. Man, this shoe right here then moved up to the top of my top 10 list of pickups this year. Very, very, very dope shoe.
Did you say the top or into your top 10?
It's in my top 10. I
Okay.
don't know where it's gonna fall
Okay.
because I don't know if it's gonna jump over the 4 outs or not.
Okay. Okay.
Not sneaker of the year. The Lost and Found. It will be in my top 10, but it's not the sneaker of the year. It won't be in my top 3 for sure. It's a dope shoe. I love it. I mean, but
You have a broader palette than I do.
I mean, yeah, that may be a part of it as well. But I mean, how many times have we had this shoe? So I can't really.
I'm like that though. Like if I like the shoe, like I have as many as like comes out, even if it's not
Oh yeah, for sure.
a popular.
You trying to get more than one pair of those, Kev?
Yep.
I want 3.
What'd you say, Mark?
I want 3.
See, he wants 3, but it's not sneaker of the year. How many shoes have you bought 3 pairs of?
You know why I want 3?
Uh,
You know why I want 3? Because it's a shoe I will beat up. Now, if we had 5-10 pair of them 2015 Chicago's or whatever, we would wear them all the time. It's a shoe I can wear. I can put my Chicago up, and I can beat it up. I can beat it up.
Shit.
I didn't show this before, did I?
I don't think so. Back it up though. The light
Got
is
my
on
hair
because that's the
blonde.
pink joint, right?
Got my hair
Yeah.
blonde. They call me the Demolition Man.
This is either gonna be number 1 or number 2 on my sneaker of the year.
I got that in my 2-3.
Yeah, this shoe, man, I get so many compliments when I rock these. The comfort on them. I mean, just the way they look on feet, everything about it. It's just
Over the far out. Over the
Oh,
far
yeah,
out.
the far out will probably not get any higher than 3. It's probably not gonna get higher than 3.
What about the playoff 12s?
Nigga, that's not even in my
Playoff
top.
12?
That's not even in my top 30.
Hey, he keeps running
Say
circles.
somebody
I'm shooting that little motherfucker.
Skip, I got the
Playoff 12
OG.
hard, bro.
I have the OG playoff 12, Skip. So that shit that came out this year means absolutely nothing.
I got the ones that came out this year, but I probably won't wear them because my last pair is decent still.
Oh shit!
I got the OG with the OG box with the Nike swoosh.
Them joints probably, as soon as you look at them, they probably.
No, 12s hold up, man.
Yeah.
12s hold up.
I remember when I had I didn't have the OG playoffs. I had the taxis, the cherries. I just had those 2. And the metal parts came out because I hooped in mine, so like you had to tie them tight.
Oh, there
So
you
the
go,
metal
man.
thing.
I ain't
could
never
hop
hooped
out.
no J's.
Really, man?
Not like 1 through 13 or nothing. I never played in those.
Back in the day when I didn't really care, when you're young and it's just like you think about things differently now, right? You want to preserve your shoes. Back then, when I was like making money younger, I beat shit up. Like I remember I was balling. My wife bought me the Space Jams, OG Space Jams. I went out that same day, played ball at AMT.
But see, you probably was like that nigga that went to the court with the Jordan outfit on and knee pads and shit. I ain't never been.
You had the leg brace.
Then and now, man, like I'm not.
Got the sweatband on and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not spending the money back then. I wasn't spending money on those.
We used to clown niggas that wore Jordans to the court, man. We clown niggas.
I
wear the Jordan. Yeah.
We all.
But I wore everything though. Everything I bought, up tempos, everything. Like I just wore. So I didn't say, "Oh, these are Jordans. I'm not gonna wear them." It's just if it's a ball shoe, I'm gonna wear it because I just didn't care. It's like, okay, well, something new's about to come out. I'm gonna just go buy that. Now it's different mentality. When you're young, you don't care.
Yeah, I wore the Jordan. Like when I played ball, I would wear Jordans just to hoop in until the season was over, and then I could bring them out or whatever. But we used to mix it up. So let me go ahead and let's see if we can get this. If I can share my screen.
You pulling up the releases, Kev?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Share screen.
Man, y'all done came through tonight, man. Thank y'all for coming in here, man.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
All right, I ain't got nothing weird on here. What is this crap?
What's that?
Anyways,
what's that flapping down at the bottom there?
It's an Aflac.
You got a damn pigeon, a dove, and a goat. Oh, you got two things. You see the goat on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That ain't no Aflac. Oh no, it is. Got a goat too. Shit.
I got an extra big pointer. Whatever. That's what she said. So we got the undefeated Nike Air Force One low. How y'all feel about these?
Those are sitting, man. At first I was gonna hop on them because I was like, okay, they undefeated, but they actually sitting like full size run.
Huh.
But they all right.
The next we move to two colorways.
Which one?
Adidas.
Sir, you know good and well what you can skip over. Ain't nobody
or
damn about Adidas. You can jump.
Hey man, sometimes people work at movie theaters and they need shoes to wear.
So War Sneaker Laundry was good.
And we got the Stussy Converse Chuck 7 8-ball. Ooh, you get a free 8-ball with them. The 8-ball costs more than the shoes.
You've been watching too much BMF, sir.
Hey, that's what happens when you grow up black in America. You know what an 8-ball costs. You got the low top. You got the Huff Nike SB Dunk Low, and the it looks like is that a blue Huff?
I thought that one pair I think is blue. Yeah.
Okay, and the other pair is like a kind of like a panda. The SB Dunk Low. Then you got the Air Oven Mitt, Nike ACG Air Mock.
What's that called?
The Nike ACG Air Mock 3.5. But I call them the oven mitt. It's like an oven mitt. Just in time for Thanksgiving. You help somebody pull out the turkey out the oven with them joints. And then we've got the Nike ACG Locate. You see them located at the outlet. You got the Nike Air Force One Patriots. Don't know why these are coming out. They should have came out when Brady was still there. And then you got the Nike Air Kukinis. These like you can wear this. You can wear this with a Borat swimsuit.
I thought you said cocaine.
Yeah. You can swim in them bitches for real.
Yeah.
Swim in them hoes.
You got that Nike Air Max Penny. This colorway's okay. I mean,
what? Stop.
Yeah, whatever. Nike Dunk Low. This is a women's release, but it was kind of cool. Stuff that I don't know. Fuck them. All right, I'm gonna skip a couple. Well, I mean, I know
Please do.
Marcus likes some of these Air Max 1.
Oh yeah, just that premium. That's pretty dope. But I ain't going for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just looked like somebody sucked all the flavor off of it.
Right.
And then you got the Air Max 187s.
Mm-mm.
And then Adidas. What is Adidas trying to pull, man? Like, they got to start getting a little bit more creative. Stop. You can't put all this ugly shit out. Y'all lost a person that could sell the ugly stuff.
Right. So they've been selling ugly shit. It was just the name on it made it.
Oh my goodness.
Not as ugly.
Yeah, exactly. He got the Remoa.
Hold up, what's going on with this list? Because I don't see those 4s on there that drop on the 17th, and I see it going 18 with them.
Yeah, I don't know. What 4s drop? Oh, the Maniere.
Maniere.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get them. I'm not gonna get them.
At least maybe it's. Oh, you're not?
Hell no, man. Those are impossible to get, and I'm not paying resale.
Oh, I thought you meant you're not trying for them.
You know that it's not gonna happen.
I'm a hissy fit.
It's gonna be real interesting to see.
Kev, you didn't even think you was gonna get the lost and founds and shit, but look what happened.
Yeah, that was a lucky day. I mean, I was going to get them. It was just how much was I gonna have to sacrifice in order to get them. That was the thing. So then we've got the Moa Lola New Balance 9060. I like the shoe. Don't really care for the color.
We said a lot's coming out, but a lot of shit is coming out.
Yeah, it's garbage. You got the Reebok Answer DMX. I felt like those came out already though. The black.
I thought they did a white and red.
The white and red came out.
Yeah, but I think I swear I've seen these in places like I don't know, maybe it was BSTN.
Leak has that black came out because he would know. Leak or is
Dub
Tony
P might know.
Yeah, Dub P would know. Leak would know, and Turnpike Tony would know.
I feel like they came out. I feel like they came out like maybe at like Finish Line or something.
They might have.
Because Finish Line been dropping shit early.
Yeah.
Or at least before everybody else. Then you got the South 2 West 8 Reebok Zig Kinetica 2 Edge. What? Actually, it's not a horrible looking shoe, but it's a Reebok, so we're gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, let's keep on pushing past. Let's get to the good parts.
You got the polar bears. I'm waiting on this thing to load. More? All right. Oh, we got pandas again.
Man, keep on going past some damn pandas.
Oh my god, they said panda attack.
Jesus.
They are flooding. Yeah.
If you ain't got no dunks, you gonna have these pandas. You got the New Balance 574 Tokyo Design Studios. Them look like Charlie Chaplin's.
They're not bad.
You could climb mountains in them joints. You got the Bait Astro Boy Reebok Hurrikaze 2s. Trash. And then you got the Astro Instapump Furies. Trash. All right, let me see if I can find something where you guys going for these brown dunks?
Nope.
Any of the brown dunks?
Nope.
Actually, I don't mind these scorpions too much.
Yeah, they're not bad. I might get me a pair.
Yeah, I actually like that pair.
And then 2017, I would have been all of them scorpions. Shit.
Yeah, them straight.
I'm surprised you ain't got a pair, Skip.
You got the Terminator
right?
High. See, these aren't coming out on the 22nd. I think these are coming out before that. But you got the Georgetown Terminator High. I like the Terminator. I like the Terminators better than the Airship.
Nah.
I do. Then you've got the Nike Dunk High, Blue Chill. These are already out.
Mm-hmm.
The Nike Dunk Bruce Lee's are already out.
Mm-hmm.
The Nike Dunk Low Miami's, they're already out.
Yep, I got them right there.
I thought about getting them, but then I was like, man,
they bright as fuck in person.
I thought about it. Nike Dunk Low, University Gold, and is that brown or maroon?
Maroon. They already out too. They've been out.
Yeah, they've been out too. The Reebok question. I feel like those have come out already too.
No, they came out low top.
Okay. These ugly ass Shaq. LA to LA. These are terrible. The Nike foam finger. Those are kids. Those came out last week. Let's see here. You got the Kobe's, the crazy one Lakers home. These actually don't look horrible.
No, not in that color.
They don't. Yeah,
I was surprised. I was like, man, them ain't bad. But you get them on your feet, they probably look like
big ass marshmallows.
You got the Chun-Li filthy Adidas. Yeah, they look like them Chun-Li's. I don't know. What are we?
Oh, you can stop now. You're getting into December.
Oh yeah. Well, these ain't. Anyways, then you got the Friday or Saturday. You got the Lost and Founds.
Yeah, I don't see the Lost and Found on there. I don't know how many it for. Like, where? What's up with this list? Where are they pulling from?
I don't know. I didn't do it. So.
What you say? I ain't responsible for this.
Yeah, I did not do this. So.
I got you.
All right, there's a decent amount of topics that we could cover today. One thing I want to kind of touch on. I want to touch on the Twitter. Y'all cool to talk about Twitter for a second? About the blue check, what you can do. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and get my little graphic up. Okay. Elon Musk took over Twitter, and it's been crazy. People been dropping N-bombs all over the place. And then Elon made it so if you want a blue check, all you need to do is pay $8 a month and you get your blue check. Now, I'll tell you how to find out if somebody paid for the blue check. You go onto their profile and you click on it, and it says this person has been verified because they are part of it's like Blue something project. Then that's how you know somebody bought one. So when somebody's up there saying, hey, I got whatever, go ahead and hit the button if you want to know, and it'll tell you. If it's legit, then it says something different, I believe. But what do you guys feel about people paying for check marks, or do you even care?
Well, I would say, it sucks for all the people who got that check because they're like somebody, you know what I mean? Like, didn't you used to be like a celebrity, or you did something for, like you were that dude or that girl to get that check. Now you can just buy the check. So that's kind of weak on my end.
It's like, why buy it? I don't frequent somebody's page more because they got a blue check on Instagram, on Twitter, and it makes no difference to me. So for me, it's like you're trying to make yourself feel important by saying, hey, let me buy this blue check and I'm verified. For what? That does nothing.
I think it helps with growth. If somebody's scrolling through to your page and they see, oh, he's got a blue check, he must be somebody. Let me go ahead and follow him. I think it kind of helps in that way. But if I can't get it by earning it, I don't want it.
And that's right. And that's what I'm saying. Like it devalues that achievement. You know what I'm saying? It's like it gives you something to work for to get it. And then once you attain it, it's like, damn, I work for this shit. Like versus, let me just go ahead and pay this $8 and I got this check. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you guys this question. If somebody's willing to pay $8 for a blue check, do you think that they're willing to spend money on followers and like like with movie or with music? You got people that buy streams. So their stuff can go up. So I guess fake it till you make it.
I guess. Who are you doing it for, though? I guess if it leads to financial opportunities where you monetize, I guess. But then when that company puts you on, they're going to be like, okay, let's see what those numbers are like.
Yeah,
but I guess they don't really. Right, but you can buy that too. I guess they don't really say, let me see the back end stuff. So if you're paying to get a blue check to make you feel important, then you're going to pay for followers and do the same thing. Like, I wish there was some way they can just do a sweep through all accounts and just say anything that was paid for gets removed. that'll really expose a whole bunch of people. I remember they did that shit before on Instagram when I ain't gonna say that person's name. The account took a big ass fucking hit.
Boy, they lost like 50,000 followers.
Yeah, they lost a lot of followers, and I was like, damn, they need to go back to that shit. Like, sweep them
where was
accounts.
I at?
Nigga, we talking about you. What you talking about?
I think.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. Is like I mean, I don't really mess with Twitter. The only thing I use Twitter for is basically to find out about drawings and stuff like that, or like when something comes out. Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard for me to say that like if it's bad or not, because I mean I wouldn't do it because I don't have a purpose to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying.
Can you highlight Dub P's comment? Please?
Did you see the thing where the account fake LeBron James and he sent the tweet and everybody thought he was really?
Oh man, I'm not. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even read that.
This man, yeah, like
let's not do that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what it opens it up. Somebody put some kind, opened up a fake LeBron account and they said, "Hey, look, I'm going back to Cleveland." And then people ain't looking closely at the name; they just see blue check.
Yeah,
like, oh shit! And they had like real NBA players thinking this shit was legit.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. You open it up for stupidity like that when you're just like, yo, pay for get the blue check. How you gonna have like 20? And that's the thing. People aren't looking at your follower account. They're gonna see a blue check. Now come on. Now, if you got 20 followers and a blue check, that's a red flag right there. Come on.
Yeah. It means.
I mean, there are celebrity accounts that I have more followers than, and they have blue checks.
And I can see that, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Are you talking about on Twitter or are you talking about Instagram?
On Instagram.
And I can see that, right? Because matter of fact, there are a lot of college ball players. Matter of fact, I was looking at somebody's page today. They got a blue check. They're in college. They got 11,000 followers. But like there's ways to prove that. Right. I'm not saying that it's bogus, but 20 followers. Come on now. I can see if you have like 20 posts because maybe you're just not active. But you got 20 followers, you ain't at risk of somebody trying to fake your identity. Not with no 20 followers. So nobody gonna fuck about you.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know what's what. I mean, I guess you don't take your information from Twitter any longer because it could be from someone who is just made a fake account. Now, I know Elon said that if you post something and you're trying to act like something, because somebody posted as Elon. He got mad. I think it was somebody famous too, like Kathy Griffin, and then I think she got permanently banned. I'm like, man, you're supposed to, you're looking at, the First Amendment, and you're over here changing the rules as you go, and then so
it's okay to say nigga, but it's not okay to be a fake Elon.
Exactly.
Right.
Of course.
They got that NFL Roger Goodell mentality before he had to establish some rules. Because before, this man was just, when it came to what's the old boy's name from the Ravens running back who
you talking about Ray Rice?
Ray Rice. Before then, he was just making up things as he wanted, and then now he was catching flack. So now it's like, okay, now I got to have some rules. Elon's gonna get there. He's gonna have to do something because they were saying that he fired the team or he wasn't going through the security protocol to validate people and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I mean, he'll get it together eventually. He's gonna have no choice because he's gonna wind up getting fined or sued or something. But I mean, right now the shit is a mess. So
does Kanye have a Twitter account now?
I think so.
I think he's one.
I think he's back up on everything now.
Yeah.
I know Balenciaga. I think they turned their Twitter off because they didn't want to be a part of.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are.
So I guess they're starting to trend where businesses are getting off of it. So I wonder what they'll go to because I mean it's still a good tool to correspond with your with your your patrons and whatnot. But it'd be crazy if he came in there and then just destroyed it like MySpace, or MySpace start popping again. Because
is MySpace even still around?
I believe so.
I never had a MySpace account, so I
don't know about it. For real?
Yeah, that old.
I'm that young, sir. I'm that young.
Y'all right. I'm floored that how they just let that shit fall apart. I mean, they were out before Facebook, and they just
right.
Who bought it? Was it which one of these?
Justin Timberlake bought it.
Was it him who bought it?
Well, I think what happened with them is that
not Spotify, Pandora. Didn't Pandora buy them or no?
I mean, I know Justin Timberlake at one point owned it. It might have gone through another hand before it left Tom or whatever.
No, it's Tom because everybody was Tom's motherfucking friend.
Yeah, but I think that they had an issue with bots and stuff like that, and then there was it was just crazy what they had going on. It was like Kazaa, like I mean, you go on a page and it mess your whole stuff up. They got all kinds of. You don't know what Kazaa is?
I'm thinking. I was thinking of Shazam. I'm like
Kazaa, LimeWire. They used to give your computer AIDS.
Oh, I had so I had LimeWire. I had that.
LimeWire,
or the Pirate Bay. That's the other one I had too.
Boot this guy.
What up, Big Joe? Camp Out Kicks.
Peter North was in here.
Say Jeff, what's happening?
Big floppy meat.
What's wrong?
I blocked him. When Peter North
somebody say
the
something?
adult film star retired. I know Yeezy. Met him on the adult film site. Great guy. Thanks, Peter North.
Random.
He just gonna create another one and come in here and say some other shit.
Yeah, I mean the name. He had a racist name, so you could be funny. Okay. Just don't have let's not get into racial things. But I mean, I guess we could continue to discuss some racial stuff here.
Sir, we got other topics. We ain't got time for no race.
Well, I mean,
that might feed into
this
it.
This one is kind of. So, want to get into the Kyrie. A lot of stuff has happened since the last time we were on. Kyrie, he had tweeted out. Did he tweet out a link or did he just tweet out the I think
it was a link.
Okay, so it was a link.
I think the link had the visual. Yeah.
Okay, so the link was a movie that was called Hebrews to Negroes, Black People Wake Up or something like that. And all of a sudden, it blew up because they said that, there was anti-Semitic jargon, in the movie. But I mean, I actually tried to watch this movie. Horrible. But not horrible because I couldn't even get to the part that I thought they would be talking about, like how offensive it is, because it was just poorly put together. I mean, I've seen better movies on Prime with people that, you see at the mall, especially them little Detroit movies that are look like somebody made them on an iPhone S. But I didn't see it. And I want to understand what the actual problem was, because I did hear they kind of denied the Holocaust, so I guess that could be something, but I want to know if it's deeper than that, or if the issue is that they call themselves the true children of Israel, and if that's the problem there. Because I mean, who's to say who is what? To be honest with you, I mean, our history is erased basically in many cases. So I think that you have a lot of people who starve to find that knowledge of what we were prior to being slaves.
Yeah. What Maserati said right there. What Maserati said. You got a point, bro. There are no consequences. We don't have power.
Exactly.
Has anybody? Yeah. Do you know anybody else who's actually seen the movie?
No,
I don't.
I guess I'm curious to know how many people who are chastising Kyrie heavily have actually seen the movie, because it's easy for everybody to hear what's going on and then just jump on the wave or let's pound on this guy. Pause. But I guess the question is, how many people have actually taken the time to really watch the film and understand what was so hurtful versus you're just hearing other people say it. You know?
And I mean, I think that you're going to get different things from different people. And a lot of people are just on the bandwagon because, all right, Kanye's here. Kyrie did this, so they don't even know exactly what the problem actually is. If you ask them, hey, what was it that really bothered you? Oh, just the anti-Semitic stuff that he said.
Exactly.
Like, well, it was a movie that he had no part in, that he was watching, and I can understand how, if you thought that this movie was palatable, so it kind of told you about what black people were prior to, to slavery or whatever. I mean, I get the thirst for knowledge there. I just don't know if there was something else that was kind of buried. It was a 3-hour movie.
But
Damn,
my thing is,
Yeah.
it had to be something somewhere in the movie that was offensive, because nobody has come out behind Kyrie and said, that it wasn't anything offensive. I've never heard anybody try to defend him and say that the movie didn't have anything offensive in it. So there has to be something somewhere in the movie that could be offensive. So
unless people haven't watched it, Marcus,
somebody's watched that movie. I mean,
so you know what?
And I'm sure people went to watch it just to find stuff, just like Kev did. Just like Dre said, he tried to watch it. Somebody has watched it all the way through.
Oh, I'm sure somebody did. And I would love for somebody who has watched it all the way through to lay out some bullet points. Like, hey, here are some things that were in the movie that are deemed offensive.
Right.
But I haven't seen that yet. Everybody's just jumping on, and so I don't have much of an opinion on it, because I don't know what was in the movie to really speak on it. But I think more people need to stop being sheep and really do their homework. If you're gonna pile on with the masses, then find out what the movie was about for yourself.
Right.
And if you're not, then just be quiet. Don't say nothing.
But see, like as far as like what Brooklyn Basquiat saying, because they don't want to get canceled. Everybody can't get canceled. I mean, you have people like Sean King. Sean King could have came to Kyrie's defense. I mean, which he kind of did to a certain degree. I mean, he didn't agree with what Nike did to him, but at the same time, he didn't defend Kyrie for his actions over, putting information out there about the movie. You can't cancel somebody. I mean, you can only cancel celebrities and people like that. You can't cancel political folks, and nobody political has came out and defended him. So it's got to be something in the story that is offensive.
Yeah, and this really makes sense too. Like, Quentin Tarantino uses the N-word in his movies millions of times, and then there's no backlash for that. They just try to chalk it up to it being a portrayal of time, and this is the language that we use in these times. But I feel like we get held to a higher standard, or we're under a microscope when we do anything. They're so willing to take it away from us that keeps us from actually speaking out against something and actually finding out what truly happened. Because I mean, I've seen stuff where the Israelites will say, well, there's genealogy done where this person ties to these people, and all right, well, how do you go against that? I mean, if it's true, like, how do you say, all right, well, they weren't a part of these people? And the thing that I think frustrated me the most is what I gather from it was just saying, hey, we are part of similar groups of people, so we're closer than you think. And is there a disgust of them being closer to us, so that lessens their worth? Or I mean, I just don't. I mean,
know. you can't argue with the Bible. I mean, because at the end of the day, the black man was the original man, and science has even gone back and shown that the first original bones were found in Africa.
Right.
So you can't argue with those things. So I mean, that's something that they should not take offense to, because it's already been a proven fact.
Right.
Did y'all see the they were talking about this earlier. Did y'all see the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, it was great.
I watched the monologue. I hadn't watched the whole show. Was he on the whole show?
So he was on the whole show. I gotta go back and watch that.
Soul's got it right here. He says apparently the movie said the Holocaust didn't happen and had quotes from Hitler. This is from the sports media who claimed to watch it. Granted, Kyrie did not repeat anything anti-Semitic, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, what does he have to apologize deeply for if he just tweeted it out? Maybe he didn't even hear that part. Maybe he didn't see that part. And I guess,
but that's on him then. Like, if you're gonna get behind, like with your platform, if you were going to put something out there, just like when we would have guests on here, people are gonna watch it.
Well, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. So Kyrie, LeBron, Michael Jordan, all indoor shoes made from basic slave labor in China, and that's okay.
Most
But the
people
other
don't
stuff,
even.
the other stuff is not okay.
I think because with that, there hasn't been that much of a huge uproar over those sneakers, being made over there with the child. I mean, I know like we hear about it, but you know what I mean? Like everybody has shown that they have some type of power. Like a lot of people have power when it comes to their communities and stuff like that, depending on who you are, like what you look like in the world. I just feel like when it comes to the child labor and those shoes and stuff like that, it hasn't really, I don't want to say they haven't really taken that seriously, but they haven't really like just, how am I trying to say it? They didn't really like try to like push the fact that this is what's happening with those shoes and the child labor. That's why I feel like it gets brushed, to the side and y'all keep on making them shoes.
I mean, but if we don't,
we
we can't just single out shoes because it's a lot of things that are made in the same factory as these shoes are. But for whatever reason, shoes are always brought up as, oh, it's slave labor. I mean, damn near everything you're wearing, clothes, all that stuff, cars, all that stuff. I mean, so you can't just single it out on shoes. And then again, you also can't single it out on the brands because those are those countries' conditions, not ours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, that country put those people in those conditions to work that slave labor. Those people are poor, so they're going into those factories working for $2 an hour because of the situation the country put them in.
But Nike gives them a reason to do that.
I don't think they have power.
How can Nike give them a reason to do that?
Because if Nike took their factories away from places like that and didn't condone the usage of these people, then they would not be pressured into working that way. And
they don't have power.
I mean, there's a definite correlation. I mean, Nike has ownership in what
So you don't think that Nike would come over here and put those factories here and pay minimum money to immigrants and stuff like that who've come over to our country? You don't think they'll do the same thing here?
You can't.
Why?
You have to pay them legally. You have to pay them a certain amount of money here.
Right.
Okay, but you still. China, I mean, you can put them in a state that's got the lowest minimum wage and pay them to do a job that
it's a minimum wage.
And the thing is,
in that area for a reason, though.
That minimum wage is still going to be higher than what they're paying them in China because the whole human rights thing, like China, like they're probably who knows what they're paying them. I'm making up a number. They're probably paying like $1, $2 an hour.
Right. I mean, they are. They
can do that over there. And that's the sad thing.
There's companies that have stuff produced in prisons where a guy might make 15 cents a day. Now I know that. Yeah. I think there was a slavery that was on the ballot in like 5 states where I think it got struck down, but I think that's what it referred to was slaves in prison, basically.
That actually would have been a good idea though, because you figure like, look, you guys are working in there. Some of y'all aren't getting out ever, so it's just like.
Well, I watched the movie, and the guy was like, he was in jail for 2 years, and he worked, and when he got out, he got paid the money that he had made. He got like $300 for working 2 years straight. Just like, I mean, like if you're gonna work, I mean. Even if you don't give them the money, then when they get out, like pay them what they would have made so they can not come back. Because a lot of times, I mean, you're just creating the cycle to start itself again. This guy's got $300, no job, so he's not going to have a paycheck for at least 2 weeks.
Hell no.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, and that's if he comes out to something. He's going to be right back in there.
Family.
There got to be
family disown them.
That's the problem. You need to. This is another topic.
Dub P said Kyrie didn't. He said he didn't denounce it when he was asked about it. But we have a president who didn't denounce white supremacy when he was asked about it right away, and then he became the president. So how are we?
The rule's not the same for
I was about to say.
I'm saying though, like I'm just giving more. I'm just giving more.
Who agree with him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This is America. Looking at us. That's pretty much it.
And Kryptonite Souls, I mean, you're saying that they're blackballing Kyrie because he hasn't fallen in line. Kyrie hasn't been falling in line for years. And this was just something to go ahead and get him out the door because Nike was already planning to get rid of him regardless. Because Kyrie, I love Kyrie as a player. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't have any love for Kyrie, to be honest with you, because when everybody else was playing through basketball and he had these reasons he couldn't play, I have to lose respect for that, because that's just like if I go to work every day, and I have people who I work with now who I've lost respect for. I go to work every day and do my job in the conditions that I have to go to. He should be able to do the same thing. I don't make near amount of money that Kyrie makes, and I go to a job that I don't feel safe. I've been sick twice since I've been back at work. You know what I'm saying? So he should have took his ass to work just like everybody else. That's how I feel about it.
That was because he wouldn't get the COVID shot, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Right.
Well,
yeah,
that piece says the
and
president was voted in, like it or hate it. But here's the thing, is that if it's not appalling for the president to say it, then why is it appalling for him to say or to tweet out a link and not even say anything? Like, he didn't denounce it, but he didn't say it.
But there's no consequences, right? Like, there's consequences for Kyrie because you've got brands and everybody else that can, hurt his pockets. The president, the America votes him in, he has no consequences. You know what I'm saying?
None.
So he could say whatever. We know what he's done. He sexually harassed women. This, that, and he's a liar. He did all this stuff, yet people still voted him in because a lot of people are just like him. He had no He had no consequences. He can do all that shit. Kyrie can't because he's tethered to a team, brands, all that stuff.
Right. He's going to a job just like we do. It's just it's a different type of job, but it's still a job. He has a boss.
He has a boss. The president ain't got no boss. He ain't got no boss. So he can do that. It ain't right. Ultimately, but I mean, that's just unfortunately that's how it is. So
you said Kyrie finding his purpose that is bigger than playing basketball. And I mean, I guess, but I mean, at the same time, it's just like.
But what is his purpose? What message? What message is he putting out there?
I don't know, because he didn't really make a statement. He lost everything.
Is Kyrie going to be
this is where I get frustrated, because we jump on these bandwagons of these athletes and these rappers, these entertainers, but what is their message that they're putting out there? We don't have any leaders. Y'all are following people who have no direction.
But no, I'm not following. I'm not following Kyrie.
I'm not saying you. But I'm not saying you.
I'm saying we're not. I don't think people are following, because I think a lot of people think that Kyrie is kind of out there with some of the other stuff that he's done.
the earth is flat, remember?
But I just think that sometimes, I think sometimes we have to pick in a case by case, and kind of similar to Kanye, where you see, he said he did some stuff to hurt the black community or whatever, and then he said what he said. His was more pointed with the anti-Semitism. Yeah. But at the same point, it's just like, man, you've heard other people, do so much worse and then lose so much less. Or, that's the thing that kind of bothers me, because if you're black and you make a mistake, it could be your life, it could be your livelihood. It's always the top, the thing you care about the most that you lose. What
mistake did Kanye make though, Kev? He didn't make a mistake. He said he made the same comments over and over and over and over. That's not a mistake. That's purpose.
All right. Well, when he went back and he talked about it, he kind of peeled back a certain amount of stuff. But the fact that he didn't do it when he initially said it and he wasn't willing to listen, that hurt him. Because when he's had several different interviews with different people, and he may be trying to clean it up.
Are you talking about recent, or are you talking about
general?
He's
had recent interviews.
Him as a person overall has just been reckless. And the thing is, thing is, like, think about like slavery was a choice, right? Here's the thing, right? Black people, right? He said all this shit. He ain't the biggest advocate for the black community, right? In my opinion, right? But we are gonna keep buying his shit. We're gonna keep buying his shoes, his hoodies, and all that.
Why, Mel?
Right?
Why?
And that's what I'm saying. Oh no, I'm not buying that shit. I don't.
No. I'm saying, but why?
But then
why
you got once you say something about the Jewish community, right? The Jewish community, all those producers, whatever, they all came together. All these people, and they cut him out. But when you say something about black people keep supporting this guy. Like, oh yeah, he just got mental issues. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep buying those Yeezys. I'm gonna go to Gap and get Balenciaga hoodies and all this other stuff. Like, it didn't. He should have been canceled a long time ago, but we don't. you know, like black people are gonna keep supporting this.
I don't want to cancel him. I don't believe in the cancel. I just believe that people need to stop being sheep, you know, and go out instead of listening to what Kanye says. Go out and read about it. Go out and do your research, because Kanye is talking about the Jews in the record industry, which we've known about. But how many other entertainers have came out before Kanye and did stirred the pot the way he did? Why?
Michael Jackson talked about that shit.
Yeah, but he didn't go on and on and on about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it exists.
Well, I think
everybody knows it exists.
I think
how does it affect the followers of Kanye, the supporters of Kanye? How does it affect them?
It doesn't. So you know what he should do, Marcus? In reality, if this is how he feels about the industry and how he feels the other entertainers are being used or whatever his feelings are, then you keep that internally and you try and work with them to get yourself better. Because by putting it out in the public, I'm not affected by that. So no offense, I don't give a shit how you feel you're being abused by whatever religion or whoever. I don't care about that. I'm not in your class of, you know, luxury. I'm not in that tier.
Right.
So you work that shit internally with those other entertainers or whoever and keep your mouth shut, and then it ain't out there like that. But when
Sway told him a long time ago he had the money and the power to do everything he needed to do without anybody behind him. And he did. And he did. But he still chose to follow the path that everybody else had followed who had the same issues. He chose to follow that path when he didn't have to. He could have made his own path, but he didn't. And now look where he is. Now,
he signed those deals.
He signed those deals and said he didn't even read the contract.
I mean, wouldn't you have a lawyer on your side that reads the contract before? I mean, we have at my job, we have lawyers read contracts. If it's not drafted by us, then we have a lawyer take a look at it just to make sure we're not getting ourselves into a situation that is not beneficial to us. So
he signed a 10-year gap contract. 10 years.
And being in the music industry, one of the biggest place to get fucked out of your money for all these years, he's been in the music industry, and then you go sign a contract with Adidas and not even look at it just because you want to prove to Nike that you can do something on your own and create a shoe that you really didn't create. You just put your goddamn name on it. Come on, man.
But he was doing all right until he, you know what I mean, he said what he felt like he needed to say, you know what I mean? And then he said that, you know what I mean, like he can say all this shit and Adidas not going to do shit. This is what Dave Chappelle was talking about when he said that, when Kanye said that he can say what he's going to say and Adidas is not going to do anything to him. So they dropped that nigga. You know
I think that was done for, I think that was done for a reason, but then he didn't calculate the fallout. I mean, it's just like, all right, hey, I'm going to throw this grenade in this car, but it's going to blow up not only the car, it's going to blow up everybody around the car.
That's around,
So,
but you know what's going to happen once he gets on his feet, and once he sets up a flagship store, and once he has all this gear or whatever, everybody going to go flock back to that shit anyway.
People,
I said the same shit.
Some people will, but I think that like you don't have to apologize to anybody if that's the way you feel. Just I mean, like if someone's racist and they don't like black folks and that's how you feel, like I don't need your apology if your energy is still going to be the same. So the thing is, I think he's going to have people that still continue to support him. I think that the support is going to be limited, and I think that like I don't know. I felt like I don't know,
man. All he needs is a fire ass beat. I said all he needs is a fire ass song, and he's gonna be like the Piper. Niggas just be following and shit. So.
The problem with that is he's gonna need features. He's gonna need features, and he's gonna fuck somebody else's money up. Like I bet you there's so many people that want to work with Kanye, but can't because they don't want to mess up. They don't want to mess up their money. You know,
True.
So, like, I mean, I know a lot of people came down on Nori, but I think Nori was trying to do Kanye solid, and then he was trying to control the situation.
Nori wanted them views.
He wanted the views.
Because
I legit think that he has a relationship with Kanye, and that's why Kanye's his interview with with Nori was a lot different than his interview with Pierce. What's his name? Pierce Morgan. Yeah. So because he
remember LeBron and them. He had just did that interview on what was it? A barbershop with LeBron and them, and they didn't even air it. So that was like the week
because a lawyer looked at it. A lawyer looked at it.
Oh yeah, LeBron said that he was going in on that interview. LeBron actually said.
And that's what I'm saying.
Well,
so my thing is Drink Champs live or is that posted?
No, it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded.
And that's what I'm saying. So he saw this and then he still greenlit it and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna post it up." Like he could have just stopped it and be like,
Kanye,
"You know what?"
Kanye had his people videoing it too. So someone was either gonna, it was either gonna come out from Kanye.
Let it be on Kanye's end. And Nori could sit here and say, you know what? Just like LeBron and them did, like, hey, we sat down for this hour. I didn't agree with what was said, and we decided to scrap it. Now, if Kanye's people puts it out there, that's on him. He can look like an ass because he looked like an ass regardless. But at least Nori won't catch the blowback because he said, I'm pulling the video. It might leak, you're right. But at least it's on Kanye's end, not Nori's in.
And Hop,
you're right. He will get features, but at the same time,
I wonder who it's going to be though. At first,
he's not going to get the Jay-Z's. No. He's not going to get that in. That's done. Jay-Z. The last comment he made some negative comment about Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's done. That's over. That's a wrap. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
recently.
That. Oh, recently. Oh,
yeah.
So I mean, is he going to have
that's the wrap.
I would feel bad if it was like a young up and coming rapper that has a bright future that he just kind of comes and uses him as a stepping stone. Uses him as a stepping stone, leaves him dead on the ground, and then he gets kind of back into the. I think he's got to do it himself.
But you know what? That's exactly who it probably would be. It'd probably be some young rapper who just don't care. Because think about it, a lot of these rappers today, the young ones, they don't care. Like they just don't care. It could be an NBA young boy. It could be they just that generation. They don't care. If there's an opportunity to make money and get buzz, they gonna do it. It's not about morals. It's not we shouldn't. This dude said this. It's about I can get on with him. This could be a big hit. I can make a lot of money, get some exposure. Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
That's what somebody who grew up. You know what I mean? Grew up listening.
But I mean, what caliber of person you think is gonna bring value to Kanye and is willing to risk what they have in front of them right now? I think it's gonna have to be somebody who's got maybe the baby. Man, listen,
Donda was not that good, so it don't matter who the fuck he brings in. He had West Side Gun. He had a bunch of features on Donda. That shit would put me to sleep.
And Hop, you're right. He don't need anybody. He don't need Jay. He don't need anybody. He can do a whole album completely by himself, and his fans, his loyal fans, are still gonna buy it. I mean, so. It don't need anybody, but it's still the thing is, why burn a relationship like that? Why destroy something like that didn't have to be destroyed?
Yeah, I don't think.
No, I think that he is going to need value brought to him. I mean, in the immediate, because time heals most wounds for the most part. He can come out in a couple years, and then people. He might apologize. He might not.
You said he already.
Oops, lost him. So there's a recipe to get back, but I don't know, man. I think that.
I mean, the thing is, he don't even have to get back, Kev. I mean, he still has his loyal fans. Whenever he posts something, and you look at the comments, it's thousands upon thousands of people still supporting what he does. So he's still gonna have that, regardless. I don't want to see the man canceled, but at the same time, he needs some education.
Right.
A lot of stuff he's speaking on is stuff that he heard from Candace Owens and other people. He needs some true education from somebody who actually knows these things. He needs to go and read some books and then come back and talk to us about your thoughts.
Candace Owens actually had a good interview. She was defending Kyrie. And that was the only time that I probably would say, all right, well, I get it. Like, I get what she's saying here, but everything else, no. Candace Owens.
she's a smart woman. She just
definitely
some dumb shit. I mean, that's what it is.
I mean,
hey, blow up what Hop said. The last thing he said right
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, a lot of people aren't paying for R. Kelly. Like, if R. Kelly were to come out with an album and they let him in prison, I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, it depends on who you are, because I was a huge R. Kelly fan and I haven't listened to R. Kelly unless somebody else is playing it or something. I haven't listened to R. Kelly song since all that stuff went down. Because
What's your favorite R. Kelly song?
I can't even tell you right now.
Let's
I mean,
keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you that, but I mean,
Well
Shit
played.
hard.
Now you listen to 12 play. He was talking about a 12-year-old girl.
right. I mean, and that's where my head goes, because I have a daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's why I can get behind Kanye before I can get behind R. Kelly, because I got a daughter, you know, and I can't forgive that. I can't.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, I don't know.
Nasty.
I'm not gonna make any more excuses. I'm not gonna make excuses for Kanye, because he said he's a grown ass man. He says what he says. He had time to think about it when he went on different interviews, and he doubled down and then kind of started to peeling things back. And maybe that was because he needed to get out of that relationship, and that was what he was willing to sacrifice. But I mean, it could be whatever. And at the end of the day, to me, it doesn't matter. I'm not in that financial bracket. You know, I may change my mind. I can only speak on how I feel today. I mean, what, like Kanye, when he said something about the slavery, you know, I was like, man, I ain't buying no more Yeezys. And I started buying Yeezys again, you know, down the road. So, you know, I could be, you know, I mean, at times, I mean, I think when you talk with your emotions, a lot of times you get ahead of yourself. So, I mean, I'm just speaking on how I feel right now in this current moment. I mean, in Yeezy, he may come back. He may be just as big as he was or bigger at some point, you know. I don't know. What the hell happened to Mo?
He said his internet went out, and he trying to get back on.
Okay.
He said he's trying to get back on, but you know, again, I don't want to cancel Kanye or anybody else. I want everybody to have a platform. I just want you to use it for the right things and not, you know, dishing out bad information because people like Kanye have very loyal supporters, and they're gonna ride with him through the worst, you know.
Yeah.
And I hate that. We don't have any true, real leaders today, man. We don't.
Hey, Paul, who was our last leader?
Barack Obama.
I love Barack, man.
I love Barack, but he was not our leader.
Nah, leader. What's it? Our
for the
black?
Yeah, for the black people.
Ain't nobody. I
mean, we.
I don't think we're gonna have one, because we always.
We'll never have one.
We always have people in our.
Ali. I would say Ali was.
Well, I bet you there's black people back then that did not like Muhammad Ali.
Oh, of course not. Martin Luther King either. I'm sure.
I mean, some of the Muslims didn't like Ali.
Yeah,
I mean, he mainly was used as he was the most popular black man in the world at the time, and of course, we want him to be a Muslim to represent who we are. It's a lot of people who didn't get down with that, you know. So, I mean, just like they didn't like Malcolm X,
right? Yeah,
people didn't like Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying?
Please everybody. Nobody's gonna appease every. No black leader is gonna appease every black person. It ain't gonna happen.
No, Donna, we ain't canceling Kanye. I mean, he needs some rehabilitation.
And that's the thing.
He needs some education.
Like I'd rather instead of cancel someone, like understand, and then, you know, have them have conversations with people who know different. Or, I mean, maybe you're not going to change someone's mind, but at least you know, like, hey, this is where you stand, because we don't cancel all the racist people. I mean, I drive by during the Trump thing, and I drive by people and I say, hey, this person, I probably wouldn't be welcome in their home. And not saying that everybody who voted for Trump is racist, but a lot of them are. You know what I'm saying?
Got a little twang.
Don't come over my house, boy, unless you're fixing something.
A little
Fixing
hint.
I mean, but
Andrea-
think about it. You know, you got black people who voted for him too.
Yeah,
Maybe
true.
It's funny how when you see a lot of his, I think they do this shit on purpose. When you see a
They
lot
have
of his
black folks in there.
speeches, they got black people right behind.
Oh yeah,
them,
they put them in
and
there.
then they be sitting there with these wet ass Jerry curls or some black.
yeah, they're
shades,
homeless.
They just
They-
looking extra black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They gave him a bar of
you
soap
know what
and
I'm
a
saying?
meal voucher, and then
They got a kufi on and throwing up their fist in the background.
It's just like the way that he treated black folks. It's just like, hey, look at my African American there, like he was talking about a dog, like a puppy.
Yeah.
Look at this Dalmatian over here. Isn't he beautiful? Look at his coat. It's so
That's just how he treats people in general.
The sad part is he might be back in office, y'all. I mean,
He ain't gonna be back.
I mean, I
Okay.
felt
He ain't
I
gonna
felt
be
good
back. He
about
gonna
last
announce
Tuesday.
tomorrow. They said
I felt
tomorrow he
good about
announces he's running.
I felt good about last Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's why he ain't
with
coming
the
back.
elections. But I feel that I think that he'll lose the next one. I think
he
that
will.
him and DeSantis are going to get into it, and
DeSantis will beat him.
I think that what's going to happen is DeSantis might win the Republican vote. Trump
Yes.
wins. Trump goes independent. He runs. They split the Republican vote, and then the Democrat gets in.
And hopefully it ain't Biden.
Hope not.
Hopefully it is not Biden.
I mean,
who else you got?
They keep
I
bringing
don't
up
know,
Newsom.
man.
They think Newsom might run from California.
Who is Newsom?
Man, Governor Newsom? Man, listen.
Skip, do you know Governor Newsom?
I heard of him, but I don't know.
So first of all, he just passed
Go
that
again.
bill. He just passed that bill in California that said, and they had, I don't know if they had Snoop, they had Tyga and a bunch of rappers on that said that you cannot prosecute people for using their rap lyrics. You can't prosecute them. But Newsom, man, like him and
What if
DeSantis
it
is going at
happened?
it. He put some ad out about DeSantis. Him and so that's
DeSantis is Trump Jr.
Oh yeah, he is. He'll get the Republican vote, and they were saying Governor Newsom will probably be the heavy favorite for Democrats if Biden don't run. Which unfortunately,
I don't know Gavin Newsom, and simply because that he won't win.
I just don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know him. I mean, but you never know. Biden, I don't have any problems with Biden.
Even the people in
outside of what he
California
said.
sitting up here saying, "Look at this chant. They in California. They don't even want him to win." Come on, man.
He be getting beat up a lot. But that's what I'm saying from a Democratic perspective. That's who they're saying would. I'm not saying that the people want him. I don't live in California, so I don't give a fuck what he does to people out there. That's your state. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
How is Herschel Walker in a runoff?
Easy. Come on now. He's in Georgia. He's a Georgia Bulldog. People who don't know shit about politics know about sports, and they're voting for him for that. Period. That's it. That's it. They're stupid.
He's a robot.
I mean, I shouldn't say stupid. I'm sorry, because I got to respect everybody's opinion. But people are just going because they know his name. He is from Georgia. He was this big shit at Georgia, at Georgia school, and they're voting for him.
Yeah.
That's it. Period. That is why he is, and he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Don't even matter. He is.
He is insane.
He's gonna lose.
I mean, just some of the
It
stuff.
shouldn't even be in it at this time.
He
We shouldn't
should
even be talking about it.
Hey, he should be arrested for impersonating a law officer. He pulled that little badge out. Like, what? He says, I am with cops. I'm like, he pulled that badge. I'm like, all right,
During the debate.
yeah, that's a felony.
You're like, oh yeah. You
The
can't
lady was
vote.
like, sir.
Oh yeah, Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
But I mean,
Hey,
Arnold,
hey, what
I think
Skate
Arnold
said.
Schwarzenegger's smarter than Herschel
Trump?
Walker.
And a governor,
Probably, yeah.
You got Jesse the Body Ventura too. I think that he's
Right.
That's from
smarter
Minnesota. He was Minnesota.
than Herschel Walker as well.
Yeah, Herschel just ain't.
The governor.
Yeah, Herschel ain't doing it.
Herschel don't even know his own name half the damn time, so I don't even know how you.
Man,
He's like, yeah, my name is Herschel.
That's Herschel Walker.
It's
Dave
Herschel Walker.
Chappelle on SNL. He was like, he said he just sits here with his mouth open. He's like,
Let me tell you something. Dave Chappelle, man. They were showing. Well, that's another topic. We'll talk about that.
Well, I heard they were trying to cancel Dave Chappelle off. I'm like, man, they just trying to cancel anybody.
He ain't
Anybody they can get their
canceled.
hands on.
The only comment that they said, because they were talking about this too, the backlash that he caught, like throughout with his 15-minute monologue, was the fact that at the end he just said something like, it's not black people's fault that people don't like Jewish people or something like that. He was alluding to, Kanye and Kyrie, but the way it came off is what rubbed people wrong. But all the other stuff he was saying during the monologue, like,
well, that's because they were looking for something. I mean, because he just basically said, "Hey, man, like we've had it bad too. Like, we don't have the power to persecute you and put you in a situation to repeat history, like, prior to World War II. Like, we don't have.
Where are our reparations?
We don't have that power to do that.
I know, right?
So, like, I mean, for people to get upset at him for saying anti-Semitic stuff when you have other people that I'm sure, like, white supremacists, they separate themselves from Jewish people. So I'm sure there's rhetoric amongst the N-words that is not, appealing to them as well. So, but we get to suffer the major consequences, from speaking out. So.
Let me tell you something. All I know is if the Dave Chappelle show was brought up as an idea in today's climate, that shit would never have got the green light.
I don't know, because
hell no, are you kidding?
That shit he did stuff on. Did you see SNL? He brought back the player haters ball.
He did. I saw that, but think about it. It was not what was done in that was
that
not
shit was
near
hilarious.
to the level as what did in.
He didn't go as dark. Yeah, he wouldn't go as dark, but I still think that he could do it successfully. I think that he could. I mean, we're going to see him on New Year's Eve. I can't wait. Like,
really? I want to, because him and Chris Rock, right?
I don't know if Chris Rock's going to be with him on New Year's Eve, but because what Dave likes to do is he'll have a show, and they'll say and special guests, and then. Sometimes, like, I mean, we've seen Dave 3 or 4 times, and the one time we went, who do you have there with them? Well, we went the one day we went to go see Chris Rock. The next day we went to go see Dave, and then the following day, Dave and Chris Rock were together. So if we would have went the day after, we could have just seen them together.
So they're coming here together. I gotta actually.
Yeah, they on tour.
They're on tour together.
They have 2 separate. They have the ones that they do together, and they have their separate ones too.
I'm gonna try and catch that because I've never seen either one of them in person. I would love to see that.
I forget who he had. He had Bob Saget the one time, but then he had one with John Mayer, and John Mayer was playing like stuff that he hadn't even released yet. So you had to, your phones got locked up and stuff, and it was a really cool situation. Like, if you ever get an opportunity, you're in Ohio. He has like this property that's over. Well, it's not his property. Some people he live around, like, it's their property, and he does like private shows, like where, I mean, it's like maybe a couple hundred people. They're like a couple hundred people. It's like really intimate. Where, like, I mean, you go, it's general seating. You sit wherever, and then he does a show and he brings out different people. I think one day he had Kevin Hart too.
Yeah, he used to come to Dallas and do that with Erykah Badu, because
Erykah Badu. She was at the he did a showing of his movie at the Schottenstein Center, so he did a little comedy, showed the movie, and then Erykah Badu. She was too high though, man. Like, her shit was kind of crazy. And then he brought out Bone Thugs and Harmony afterwards. That was kind of cool, but yeah, man, you get a chance to see a Dave Chappelle show.
I'm looking up tickets right now. Thursday, December 1st. Thank you, sir.
I know my wife paid a decent amount of money for those tickets, so. But
yeah,
let's you guys want to talk about StockX?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so StockX removes the authentic claim from their website. So I guess that means we're not buying from StockX anymore.
I ain't bought from StockX in 2 years, number one. Number two, I guess this falls more in line with what they really do. They don't authenticate shit for real anyway, so.
So, like,
Skip on the buy from Wendy Lee, so he wouldn't have any kind of input on it.
Grandmaster.
Hell no. I buy from. I check out Goat. I go through Goat. 2 times.
I got a fake
only bought
from
one
Goat
shoe from StockX.
and still go to Goat now, like over.
Their customer
Like,
service is much better. I'm good with the customer service. Like, matter of fact, let me tell you what happened. A friend of mine wanted to get he's an idiot, by the way. He wanted to get a Kanye hoodie once, all that shit happened. So he orders 2 hoodies, men's hoodie, mind you, 2 medium men's hoodies, right? They come the same day. They send him 1 men's and 1 kids.
Ooh.
The order clearly says 2 men's hoodies. So
Right.
he's going back and forth with StockX. StockX is like, no, you got a kid's one. He's like, no, here's what it says. I'm showing you this. Look, here's a picture. This is 1 men's hoodie. This is the other one. This is clearly not a men's. Went back and forth for 6 emails. I finally said, don't even worry about it. Go dispute it with your bank. Like, he's showing you pictures. I said, why didn't they just go into your account and look up the fact that you ordered a men's? Because you're showing me right now where it did say 2 men's. It was not a kid's medium. It was 2 men's hoodies. Why can't StockX do that on their end and be like, oh, we messed up? Because they're not going to admit that they fucked up. So they would rather argue with you and then feel like, oh, yeah, well, we're going to stick you with the bill. Matter of fact, you know what they said? They said, oh, well, if there's a mistake, you can turn around and you can always sell it back on our platform.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like who wants to do that and lose
Right.
money?
Through that.
And lose
You guys
money.
make double the money
you made
on
the
it.
mistake, right? Exactly. I was like, I said, go to your bank, dispute it with your bank, you'll win.
Yep, and then
And that's why I don't go to
they'll
StockX.
blackball your account.
Hey,
They did that to me, and then like I forget who I talked. They did that to me twice because they messed up, and I had to
you
talk to
talking
them,
sale
and then
fives?
what?
Sale
Yeah.
fives?
Sale 5, and then there was another one too. And I'm like, yo, like if you don't have them, just send me back the bread because I think the price started dropping too. And I was like, just send me back my bread, and I'll just buy them somewhere else,
again, right,
and then so I think I did that so many times, and then I went through PayPal and was like, yo, I put a dispute in, and then they blackballed my account. I'm like, look, you guys weren't saying anything, so
they blackballed your account like certain other businesses.
Yeah, I think that's crazy, man. I think that if you make a mistake, how you gonna? I don't know.
Listen, that happened with me before. I bought a pair of black Cause 4s from StockX. Got them in hand. Did not like them at all. Thought they would be like the gray.
Mm-hmm.
Sold them back through StockX, where I would have made money. They said that they were fake. I bought the shit from your website. I took them out the box to look at them. I was like, nope, I don't like them. Put them back. Sold them. And they were like, nah, these are fake. Sent them right. Then hit me with sent them back, said they were fake, hit me with, I want to say they took some money off. And then I wound up just selling them. I just wound up selling them locally. I'm like,
they took the money off because for shipping.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up. So you're telling me the shoes I got from you are now fake. Then you're going to tax me for the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. And I ain't bought from them in 2 years. I go to Goat because Goat I've had issues, but the customer service are like, oh, we messed up. We got you.
Yeah, I actually Goat and Flight Club one and the same, but I've been ordering off of Flight Club. Sometimes the pricing is a little different. Sometimes the pricing is a little different.
I guess I didn't think about Flight Club.
And then
eBay, I buy most of my stuff on Flight Club. Yeah, and eBay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I do need to do more looking on eBay. They got that 10% off right now, so I need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, blackballing and canceling. So yeah, I mean, I think that StockX removing the authentic claim gives me more gas to not use them. I mean, and plus, the horror stories you hear, their customer service is bad, and I think they were laying people off. So
they did, yeah.
If you think that the customer service is bad, then shoot, you probably go directly overseas and then be like, who is my name is Paul. Like, this ain't no Paul. This ain't no Paul, man.
Listen, let me tell you, holiday times, they got a lot of volume. So I removed that authentic thing. Guess what? I can process more volume because I ain't got to authenticate shit. It's gonna come in and be like, 2 shoes, yep, out the door. 2 shoes, yep, out the door.
It's real. We think
That's
it's
what
real.
they're trying to do.
It's Paul. My name is Polly.
My God.
The chat is tripping right now, boy.
Well,
My name is Polly.
They're right.
StockX can eat a whole one.
Yeah. Listen, they'll never touch my money again. Fuck them.
Oh man, I ain't putting none of that up because we're not targeting people.
Put what up?
If it's a business, then we can target the business, but I'm not targeting fellow sneakerheads.
Wait, hold on. What we
Since when? Since when, Cam? When you start targeting sneakerheads? Nigga, you ain't gonna pick and choose, nigga. Fuck that. No, ain't no turning shit. I ain't turning shit. No. Fuck that.
I don't talk about folks no more.
Nigga, since when? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. Some niggas deserve to be talked about, boy. I tell you, karma is a motherfucker.
Who you want to talk about, Marcus?
I don't want to talk about nobody. I don't talk about nobody. I can care less.
I think it's somebody we can talk
some
about.
People on Monday Midsole are not held by everyone.
Everybody already know what I say is strictly by me, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Who you want to talk about, Marcus? Let's talk.
Man.
Who you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about nobody because I mean it's not worth it. I mean, I just say karma is a motherfucker. That's all it is. Okay. You get what you give out is what I say. The energy that you give out.
I'm on your force.
Do I like them? Yes.
I don't like them enough to be sweating them and shit.
I love fours. I don't really like them that much, man.
Man, hold on. I'm gonna always bring this up to you. You know what I'm gonna say.
Hey man, y'all silly.
You know what I'm gonna say.
What?
You got them laser fours, nigga. How you gonna say that? You like them laser fours better?
The laser fours were free. Remember yourself.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got those. I got those.
Money on those. Oh, okay.
No.
Then I'm gonna stop bringing those up. I'm gonna stop bringing.
Hey, did y'all see y'all see the pussy?
Dre's a force guy too. I don't like those either. Those are women's.
Oh, they're gonna have extended. They're extended size. They're gonna have extended size.
The white ones are hard though. The black ones bullshit.
Them black ones.
I don't need any of that.
I'm here now.
Give me the.
And I'm here tomorrow. There's gonna be a shock drop on the 11th.
On the 11th.
That's what I thought with the
live.
Thank you. I was gonna ask you that. I saw the live thing for tomorrow. Yeah. I said I bet you.
Yeah, I'm here. They're gonna shock drop on there.
Hey, shout out to Chill Town for the $5 dono. Appreciate you, bro.
Y'all trying?
Chill pussy.
Nah, I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, I'm trying for it. Hey, then try for a 12.5 because that's what I need. A 12.5.
Okay.
Why are you waiting, Marcus? You trying to determine if you want them?
Yeah, I don't know if I really want them. I want to see other people with them and everything before I just want to. I mean, because they're gonna be easy to get. So I mean, right. I can get it from the plug. So
we ain't all about plugs.
I need a 12.5 or a 13.
All right. Wow. I ain't gonna go for no damn 12.5, kid, because that's gonna be the least amount I have on that.
Kid, you must.
Yeah. I think
that's gonna be the least amount.
I just want the 4s and 2s. I'm good.
Yeah, I just want the 2s.
I want the 2s and I want the 11.
I'm good on that. I might do it just because they drop them.
Only other thing I want is
really not shock drops. They are early releases because we all know about them. And we're not even in the industry.
It's true.
Shout out to Chill Town for the $5 dono.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Chill Town.
Y'all make sure y'all go sub up to Chill Town.
Chill Town.
What else we got? We want to throw another. Oh shit! It's 9:30.
It's 9:30. I mean,
hey,
we have one more thing that we want to talk about.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about.
I mean, we were going to talk.
Damn, what was the other one?
The Manieres.
Yeah, I think that's what we were going to talk about.
We're going to talk about. Okay, so Maniere, they had the video, or where you could create a video. Shout out to Caddy. Shout out to you, Mo. You guys both, had great, excellent videos. And I know that there's probably a lot of people that, maybe they criticize, the videos because for whatever reason. But like, how do you guys feel about, companies, requiring that or making that, the way that you can kind of get in on the.
Honestly, I'm okay with it. At first I was, from a political standpoint, I just don't like. I didn't want to mix the two because political stuff. You can't really talk to people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their opinion. Sneakers is like my happy space. Don't intertwine that shit. But I mean, I look at it as no different than if you go into a store and they make you wear your shoes out. But the way I look at it is with the video, at least it's different than, think about it like this. All these people who don't have Maniere stores in their area, they can't go in and sign up and get, like, if you pretty much go in and sign up, 90% of the time you're gonna get the shoes. Every time I've signed up there, I've gotten the shoes with the exception of the airship. That's the only one I didn't get. So it kind of gave opportunities to those people who, don't have the store there. And it also allowed them to use their platforms and to, kind of give their opinion about things. Now, what I didn't like is when you see people who are putting out I'm going to tell you this way, people who put out these bullshit videos because they just want the shoes. Like, first of all, if you can't even pronounce the damn store name, like somebody sent me a video. The guy said the Amamana.
Yeah, I need them Amamanienos.
I'm like, you can't even pronounce the name of the. And so to me, I think you got to weed through the bullshit videos, right? Because people are just going to sit here and say whatever. I've seen a couple, I ain't going to say no names, people just rambling about dumb shit that don't even matter. Like, my God.
I saw a lot.
What was it about? What was it about? Like, you had to make a video about, because I noticed some people, I noticed on my Instagram feed, people were talking about it. No. I'm saying that I saw, like, going through my feed, people were talking about it and they had the name, but I didn't really watch it. I ain't watching it. But what was it talking about?
Pretty much kind of talk about what's going on in, like, voting, right? Like, with this being such a pivotal vote, it's just, talk about things that are going on in society, talk about going to vote, stuff like that. But you have people just putting any old shit together because they want the shoes. And it's just like, that's the thing. I think that's where it backfires, even though they did. And that's the thing, people got selected who shouldn't have got selected, right? And then some people didn't get selected who should have got selected. So that's the thing. You bring out a bunch of bullshit videos when you
do y'all know anybody who got selected?
Yeah, I know 2 people who got selected and did good videos. Yes.
And I know people who didn't get selected who had good videos.
Yeah, right. And I know people who got some shitty videos and got selected.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at, the amount of time people had to put into actually looking at the videos. I think that, I don't know. I mean, that'd be a tough task to pick because, you had some people on there that had messages that were like, you go to like your local corner store and there'd be a crackhead just trying to talk to you about something. Like, that's how that video was. You got the same quality of information from that video as you did from the guy that wants to hold a dollar or two.
Yeah. And
then you had some people that, really talked about, experiences and life in this country. And I think that, they should be heard. I'm not sure what they do with the videos. Like, I mean, do they put them on their platform? For other stuff.
Yeah, that's because in the invoice, they asked, I can't speak for the 2 that I saw. They asked like, hey, you've been selected. We want to know, are you okay if we use your video for future, promotions if we have it? Your answer doesn't affect whether you get the shoes or not.
Right.
So yeah, they're gonna recycle it, and that's why.
You think anybody's gonna say no?
Cheap advertising.
Yeah, because they're not paying. They're not out anything because you still have to pay for the shoes.
Right. Exactly. I mean, it's smart. Think about it. And I
think somebody's gonna be like, no.
I don't think it was a bad. I think it gave people opportunities to use their voice, and people who didn't have the chance to go in store to make appointments to do it. Now, what I am curious to see is how many spots they would have had if you'd have gone in store versus how many people made videos. So let's say if you'd have gone in store, they had 1,000 pairs, but they only got 200 videos. That's 800 extra pairs that's in store that are going to be online now. So it might actually increase your, maybe, I don't know, you might have a better chance online now because all that store inventory is.
I think the white pair was better than that all brown pair or whatever.
The mock-up.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. That's why I don't even get excited over those no more. I'm like, I told Z Sneakerheads, I was like, you need to go work for Nike because you be teasing us with some shit that I'm like, damn, and then we get it and it's like, oh.
I actually
Okay.
I like the PSG 4 better than the Maniere 4. And
PSG 4. Okay, yeah. I like that. I can see that. You can wear it with more. That's for sure. But I want to see what these look like in hand. I think Marcus saw.
I mean, it might be nice.
Yeah, they're cool in here. They're cool in here.
What would you say out of the 4 that's come out so far? What's the order for you?
Come on now, we already know where he going number 1. That's obvious.
Oh, the 3 is number 1.
Yeah, 3 is number 1.
I would put the 3.
3 is so hard, man.
I'll put the 3, the 1,
hard.
the 2, and the 4.
Okay.
Really? You like the 1 better than the 2?
Yeah.
I actually like the 2 better than the 1.
I don't know.
A little bit more.
I think
don't
it's
really
close
like
because
close.
I'd rather
They're
wear
close.
one, but that one is.
I was not that floored by it. If I'd have seen it in hand before buying it, I probably wouldn't have bought it. It's not bad. Now the 2s I got for retail. I like the 2s though. I haven't even laced them up yet. But yeah, I'm a joke.
So
put the 3, 4, 3.
I'm not gonna be on that whole everybody love 2 bandwagon bullshit. I'm just not, and it's really got to the point now it's become annoying because nobody loves 2s. I'm sorry, no.
You tell him, Polo.
I don't know now, motherfucker, and I don't mean no disrespect to anybody. I don't know nobody who ever loved 2s. Nobody didn't start loving Jordans into 3s. Period. I don't give a fuck what you say. You tell me anything. You tell me anything. I don't give a shit. People did not love 2s.
I didn't love them, but
ask people how many
I
2s
noticed.
they have
I
in their
noticed.
collection.
I noticed the 2s when they first came out, and I was like, man, those are cool shoes. But those were kind of before I was able to even get them. So, I mean, I know there was 2 kids that had the 2s. They were brothers, and I thought that they were sick. And I mean, the only time I got to see them was when we would go to different, like at the beginning of the day before class started, and at the end, and you'd be like, oh man, he got the shoes on. I mean, that's what you had to do because you didn't have internet. You know, you couldn't see them any other way. And then when you watched
East Bay. Yeah, East Bay. That's how
we didn't have East Bay in the 80s.
Yes, you did.
We didn't have East Bay.
No, shit, I don't remember that.
We didn't have East Bay
I
in
remember
87. We had East Bay.
I don't remember East Bay.
I
remember East Bay in 98, 99.
No, East Bay was out way before that because I remember seeing one.
Oh, it was definitely out before that. Yeah.
I remember 98, 99.
The East Bay was definitely before. Maybe it wasn't 80. I'm thinking because I wasn't really buying shoes.
They weren't out.
14, so 14 is like 92. Right? Yeah, 92.
Hold on, I'm finna look it up because.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Who had 2s?
Shit,
hey, Mo, how many 2s do you have in your collection?
It was 1980. We didn't have access
to
East Bay. Well, I didn't have access to East Bay.
1983. Like I said, they had them.
I
remember looking at them. In 1983, they developed a catalog. I remember looking at that. I know I looked at it.
We didn't
because I remember seeing the Jordan 1s on sale in those catalogs. Probably like in maybe like 87 or something like that. And I was still begging my mom for them. She was like, I'm not buying them.
My parents ain't never bought me no Jordans, ever.
Hey, Skip, you say how many 2s do who have? I got 1, 2.
I only got 10 pair.
I got seven pair of 2s. And none of them were from this year.
How many?
None of them from this year. None of them from last year.
I got the unions?
How many
unions, man?
How many non-hype 2s do you have? How many non-hype
I got the candy pack. I got the candy packs. Well, I got 2 of the candy pack. I got the OG. There's 3 in the candy pack.
I got that.
Green? I thought the green.
No, it's 3. It's green. No, that blue is not in the candy pack.
It's not?
That blue is not in the candy pack.
The blue is not.
So the yellow.
It's just those
green,
3.
Yellow, and
red. Yeah. I got the OG white and reds. I got the low top red. I got the mellows, and I got the low top white and blue. The Carolinas.
Okay.
A true lover.
I got hold on, man. I got some 2s. I got the
I'm not talking about you, Kev. But I'm just talking about how all of a sudden every nigga want every 2 that come out. Right. Man, them Chicago's that's coming out, man, never have sold out ever in life. Ever. Whenever
are they gonna sell out this time around?
I do like
that. Yeah.
Of course.
I like that they don't have the piping on. That's like the OG.
How
what?
You say how they gonna sell out?
Everything sells out now.
How they gonna sell out?
No, everything don't sell out, but that's gonna sell out because they built the hype over too. Everything don't sell out. Damn near everything that came out recently is sitting in the malls.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of it's shifted now. If it's a hype 1 or 2, well, yeah, and 2, because the 2s, you're right. Because matter of fact, those 3 that dropped the Detroit joints and then the 2 overseas, those didn't sell out. The only ones that I know that have sold out are collabs.
Off-White.
Yeah. Put hop question on there because I saw that something similar to that recently and I wanted to.
I don't have every color.
Because how many pairs you have
the OG
make you a better sneakerhead? Nothing. There's nothing that makes you a better sneakerhead.
No.
Nothing. You can be perfect pair and have every pair in the world. That don't make him a better sneakerhead. I mean, he got a better collection.
And better resources. That's right. And that's the thing.
Don't
too.
make him a better sneakerhead.
I've been telling people, everything's it's situational, right? If you got a plug, if you got resources, I mean, you can have
or a lot of money.
That too. Like I said here,
money.
Somebody, if you're our age and you ain't got no kids, then yeah, I mean, you can have a collection that's fire.
I used to put restrictions on what made a sneakerhead, but as I've gotten older, I don't look at those same things. Like you don't have to. Like I hate when people say, "Well, if you don't have the black and cement 3s in your collection, you're not a sneakerhead." Or if you don't have this, I wore Jordans strictly for 20 some odd years, and now people say, well, you weren't a sneakerhead, you was a Jordan head. No, nigga, I was a sneakerhead. I love sneakers, regardless of which ones I had. I love sneakers. I got up every day going online looking at sneakers. I remember getting up at midnight buying sneakers. You know what I'm saying? That's a sneakerhead. It don't matter what you got in your collection. Hell, I can have a bunch of Skechers in my collection, but if I love them and I did the work to get them, and they sneakers, I'm a motherfucking sneakerhead. Period.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Facts, hot dog. Shit. If it ain't OG, it ain't me. Face it. I love Jordan Brand Retro, the black and chrome. I had those black in the day. Look at that.
I think that they could
I never had those. I never liked that color.
They could do a better black 2 than what they've already done. Like, I mean, I like the infrared 2. But they could do a better job. I have them. I mean, I think they could.
That's
do a better
the one
job.
Color I don't like on the 2s. Is
I like
mostly black. Mostly black. I don't.
I like because they're a little bit. They're not like the black and red ones, and they're not like the black and white ones.
I don't like all that black.
Yeah, I don't either. Anytime it's a shoe that's the only all black shoe like that to me that's dope is the black cement 3s and the black black cement 4s. That's it. Everything else look like I work at McDonald's.
Radio Raheem's.
What about the varsity?
No 6. No 6.
What? Oh man.
And a Bread 11, Space Jam 11. But outside of that,
the infrared 6 black.
You look like you work at Home Depot when you got a mainly black shoe.
Infrared varsity. I can't miss that.
Don't want it. Don't want it.
I got some all black shoes.
Yeah, I want to complete that candy pack, but them green ones, man, you can't
I thought you had the green, man. Like, remember when I pointed you where to get the yellow? I swore you had the green too. No.
Just the red. I had the red and the blue when you told me what the yellow was. And that was on that one. What's that site? They be having them cheap ass prices.
Swisher Kicks.
Yeah, Swisher Kicks.
Shit, I need to go look at that again.
What is that?
No green.
What is this? Swisher?
Yeah, man.
You never been on Swisher Kicks?
Hop posted it in the Shoe Tank chat because I bought those Halloween dunks when he posted.
I think I remember seeing it.
I said, "Shit, I've been looking for
Swisher Kicks, man. They prices.
Listen, crazy.
Ain't nobody touching them on their prices.
Swisher Kicks 412.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought my
Swisher.
I bought a few pairs off of there actually.
Yeah, I have too. They have great prices. The service is good. They ship fast.
Yep.
All that stuff, man.
Matter of fact, I ordered those dunks when I was in California out at LA Sneaker Con. I got home. I ordered them on a Sunday. Got home Sunday. Had the kicks on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I like that site. I forget about them all the time.
So do I. Which reminds me, I'm probably going this joint as soon as we get off. Just to take a look.
Are you on the website, Kev? Or are you on the?
I'm on the website.
On the IG page.
Go to IG page. Well then, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the website. There's a bunch of dookie.
You gotta check it daily, but it seems like
yeah.
on Thursday is usually, I think, is the day that they usually post
Upload.
the most pairs. Yeah.
They got some good stuff, man. Just
too.
sort by your size, though.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's just.
Oh, you did.
I went and looked at my size, and it was.
From 12.
Now skip on that. Look at it.
Looking like
That
a
nigga
crack
looking for
fiend.
something to sell.
Yeah.
Lips all ashy over there. Marcus, give me
Here you go, Skip. You need a little bit of that right there.
Man, is my shit that bad? God damn.
What?
Like nasty lips after he tried to blow the powder out like LeBron.
Oh shit, man!
All right, let's go ahead and shut her down.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. Y'all ready to shut it down, or?
I'm ready.
Yeah, that was it. I think that was the last topic we got. I get the point in this game.
Real quick before we shut it down, man. I just want to say rest in peace to Takeoff, man.
Yeah.
You know that's one of those deaths that, you know, like Kobe hit hard, you know, and especially hit me hard. It happened in my city. When it happened around my folks, man, you know, I know some of the folks in the Prince family, and I hate how their name is being dragged right now. It's really fucked up. And, you know, but definitely rest in peace to Takeoff, man. Unfortunate situation happened in my hometown.
Yeah, makes you question going out sometimes, you know.
I just want to know what really happened in that situation, because again, they dragging them peoples through the mud, you know what I'm saying? And I know Jay Prince is a good dude, you know, and you know, I just don't like what's being said right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you see?
And I hate all these shows. What'd you say, Kerr?
You see this stuff about Odell Beckham Jr. and Nike?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He said he won't. Yeah. They ain't pay him. They ain't pay him right.
$2 million of it's 2.6.
Yeah, he's suing. He's suing him.
Yeah.
Bulls girl, thank you. I didn't even see you in the chat. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. That's the fam right there.
Shout out to Bulls girl.
This is off topic real quick. Kev, you be buying the hockey jerseys, right?
Yeah, I got one.
Are you getting the joints? That's what I thought. You getting the new joints tomorrow that drop with Adidas?
What?
Kevin got no Adidas, dude.
This is Adidas.
Yeah, so you know they're dropping the not retros. However they terminate all the teams tomorrow on the Adidas site. I've never bought a jersey, so we're gonna talk offline because
because the sizes. The sizes. Don't get your basketball jersey size if you're getting.
I'm gonna get like
hockey jerseys, because
hockey jerseys run big or small.
So like a 52 in a basketball jersey is a double X. In a hockey jersey, it's like a medium.
Damn.
You get a 50.
What? I thought it'd be the other way around.
No, it's like you got to get like a 58. Like I don't.
Hold on, look. Let's end it, and then we can talk offline real quick because I want to.
Yeah, your shit will be snug.
Tomorrow. Yeah,
I almost ordered. I think
Cuter Queen.
I think I almost ordered this jersey. I was one of the ones that because I got this one, like this is personalized, and I almost ordered the wrong size. I asked the dude at work, and I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Yeah, make sure you get the right size because that thing will be young." So I was like, "All right." I went and canceled it, and then had to order it again because I was like, "Man, I don't like," because they ain't cheap.
No, I'm sure
the
that
legit
gonna
ones.
be expensive. So
when them NBA jerseys supposed to drop that they've been advertising?
I think they did.
Because I want that Rockets. Oh, they did. I need that Rockets jersey.
I think they did drop, but like Nike basketball jerseys are fucking ass.
Yeah, you said that.
They're so flimsy, man. They're terrible. I don't like them. Like I'd rather just wait and then.
There
you go, Caddy. I'm getting that Sabres jersey. There you go.
There you go. And the Islanders got some dope jerseys.
No, I ain't falling nowhere, girl. I got the
Caesar. What up, bro?
That would be hilarious.
Caesar.
Where's
boy? We got some celebs up in this mud tonight, man.
I'm at the Caesar was on my list this weekend too. I got so swamped.
Shout out to Caesar on that interview with Just Blaze.
Yeah, for sure.
Why y'all seeing Caesar and I'm not? Oh, there it is.
It's always good to see the fam doing great things, man. So salute.
All right. Let's shut it down.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's go and start with Mo. All right, let's start with Skip. Say our goodbye.
Skip to my
Hey
left.
man, man. Hey man, it's a pleasure, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I love being up here with you all, man. Y'all my bros. Anytime, like I want to be like the and put me as like a little pussy co-host. You know what I mean? Like put me on the roster,
are, man.
shit. If I have
You are
time,
on the
I'm gonna
roster.
show up, man. Y'all know that shit.
You on the roster.
You're damn right. Well, yes, I'm that guy, man. But shit, man, I'm Skip Goes Hard, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The most underrated, never duplicated, funniest, blackest sticky YouTuber of them all. Facts, man.
That last
hey,
part
man,
is so
I'm
true.
just, hey, man, I'm
Blackest.
yes, I'm happy.
nigga got a hat on looking
Man,
bald.
I'm just basking in the moment, man. I'm just basking in the moment,
Basking
y'all.
in
So my pussy, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all, give me the big screen, man. I want to show my little pussy ass shirt real quick.
Give you the what? Oh, I thought he said give me the dick.
Little shirt right
Oh no!
That's what I thought he said. I was like, I'm out.
Hey, Mo, you cut that shit out.
Wait a
Anyway,
minute, we can't see the
I got
shirt.
my
Let's see.
shirt, man. Hold on, where's this shit?
What does? Yeah, let me see.
Oh, it says, what does it say? That
He just trying to show his
retail-
chest.
Did you
Nigga
make
hit-
that with a
shipping
pen?
Equals,
Nigga hit the gym
Yeah,
today. He
I
wanna
think
show his
equals running.
chest.
No,
I think-
man, this shit. No,
I
this
think
is
he's
right
a
here.
magic marker and shit.
Nigga made it with a
Ain't no
Sharpie.
damn magic marker.
It's looking like a
I got a-
jailhouse tattoo.
Magic marker on a Hanes t-shirt. and shit.
Man, this shit cute, man.
Retail plus shipping.
But yeah, man. Retail plus shipping equals running. So you know what I mean? I'm all about retail, man. But if I can't get shit for retail, man, I'll dip into that pool on the resale side of the game, man.
Yeah, then so you can sell them. So you can sell them anyway.
My name is
Skip, I got a question for you, Skip.
Yeah,
What size is that t-shirt, Skip? What size is that t-shirt?
No, I think,
It's
man,
a
this
medium.
shit's sexy, man. It's a large.
Nigga, that ain't no damn large.
It's
Them
large.
shirts don't, they
Some
don't run
gays,
size.
man. Yeah, man.
He got that champion shirt on.
Look at this shit,
Motherfuckers
man.
a
Look.
T for toddler and
You got
shit.
a skin shirt on.
Throw that shit right there.
He said that's a size
This is
6'7" boys.
This is my little.
Oh, he said,
My little-
you got a size 16.
My little.
You got a
My little
16 T.
this is Shein right here. What's Shein?
He got a
Skip, you know when you order on
But yeah.
Shein, you got to go up 2 sizes and shit. You can't be ordering an extra large on Shein. Motherfuckers, you get a small and shit.
Hey, them kind of
I
shirts
learned that
have your
shit,
belly
Mom.
hanging out like
Yeah.
Khaled trying to dunk. His belly and his whole ass was out.
I ordered an extra large from Shein, and I was looking like what's his name, Zeke Elliott and shit.
Damn,
Stomach
was
all
that
out.
bad?
Yeah, you got a
that
little. You got a
bad?
Oh,
little
yeah,
pin
this
shit.
shit was.
It
said it's
Yeah.
was
the belly
looking like
button
Mr.
shirt.
Brown.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Hey, I know all about Carter's shit.
Oh shit.
yeah. But,
Q said the Lil Darryl collection.
Oh shit. That was little Derek.
Q,
my name Lil Darryl.
Q, where you been? Hey, Q, when I go live, I don't ever see you in my live, Q.
Oh god
What's
He
damn.
said there's a reason
Anyway.
for that.
Yeah, man. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, man, I have fun with y'all, man. Man, shit, man. Like I said, happy to be here, man. Y'all the bros. So anytime, man.
So
I'm
happy to
coming
be here.
through. So yeah, I'm so happy to be
You're always
here.
welcome.
You know what
That
I mean?
just reminded me. I still
Yeah,
not
yeah.
seen Coming to America 2. I need to watch that.
You ain't missing nothing. Don't watch it.
That's why I ain't get to it.
No,
But that,
man,
we'll
it's
talk
cool.
about that. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
Go watch
Yeah.
Tulsa King. You want to see something good? Tulsa King.
I'll go next. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to you gents on the panel. Appreciate you having me. You entertained this evening. And we out. Who's next? Boom.
All right. Shout out to you, gentlemen. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the usual suspects. Appreciate y'all coming through, showing some support. We've been, MIA for a couple weeks, so it was great to see everybody back and chop it up. Let me go ahead and let me thank Retro Talk Forum and Hop and BAA. Appreciate y'all shouting us out. Make sure you guys go and check them out. I think they're on tomorrow. I don't know if they're doing the show tomorrow. Shout out to Talking Kicks, Beard Jedi, Caddy, and OG. Make sure you check them out on Wednesdays at 8:30. And then check out Chilltown, channel Chilltown. He be on whenever. I never catch him, man. Like something's got to be up with my.
I know.
With
Mine
my not Instagram, with the YouTube.
The YouTube algorithm,
yeah. Something's going on with it because I rarely see. Sometimes I'll catch Skip because I know he just goes randomly, and then
I haven't seen Skip.
I haven't seen him pop up though. But.
And I never see Talking Kicks. They never pop up on mine.
Yeah, I always have
to. They pop up.
I always catch it. They don't pop up for me.
They pop up on my shit.
And I got them.
I know.
Got them.
Yeah, y'all pop up.
So.
Yeah, they pop up. I know you all pop up for sure. You all pop up.
Okay, no show tomorrow. His son has a game. Good luck to your son, man.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
And then you got Skip Goes Hard. Make sure you go and check him out. We need a Blackest battle.
Bro, we are gonna have I still need to do that live with you all to really talk about the battles. We still gotta do that shit.
Okay,
yeah, because I'll be forgetting about that shit. So we need to do that, and then we will have a for sure Blackest battle. Probably that week when the kiddies have their Thanksgiving break for sure.
Okay, that's next week.
I'm gonna be here, and yes, I have someone, a female that feels she can take out Lamar. So we gonna do that one right there. And then I'm gonna have.
Is it 10. Who we think it is?
Probably. No.
Okay.
No.
Tell us all.
And 10.5. It's gonna go against the homie. I'm gonna put that out later on. But yeah, battle? Man, the Blackest battle, man. Yeah, I got some stuff cooking for y'all. Shit, so man, y'all just stay tuned. That's about it.
Skip, Caddy say you and Coffee share the same clothes, man.
Coffee wear. I ain't even got shit.
Yeah, man, we like the hockey jerseys.
Is it my turn?
Coffee shoe box and be like this.
They come in the Game Boy case.
Tonyo 7 was good. Is it my turn, Kev? Did you already finish, man?
Go for it.
It's good, Tonyo.
All right, man, chat. Thank y'all for coming through tonight, man. We didn't really talk about sneakers that much, but y'all stayed in, y'all hung out, and I mean, y'all showed out tonight. We appreciate y'all for always coming back. We can be gone for weeks, and y'all come back and show love. That means a lot, you know. So it makes us want to keep continuing to do this thing. As long as we ain't got to ever get 20,000, as long as y'all keep coming back, listening to what we got to say, man, we all right. Again, thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, Skip, for coming hanging out with us. Mo, it's always good to see you once every 6 months, and you know, me and Kev, we try to hold this thing down while y'all away. But man, other than that, man, just again, as I always say, love on each other, take care of each other, look out for each other, you know, and you know, just be safe out there. And with that being said, we hope we see y'all next week. No, we won't, because it's holiday.
Peace. Yeah. Well, Monday.
Well, the week is Thanksgiving week, so I don't know what y'all got planned. I'll be here.
I'll be here too. So, I mean,
hopefully we'll be here.
Hopefully, COVID doesn't keep us away from my chitterlings.
Oh man, not the chitterlings. My mom making a pot too.
Yeah, it don't stink. You take the membrane out.
There it is.